How do you negotiate an equity position in a company with no private equity transaction experience? In this video, we're going to use a specific example from an ASM subscriber to explore this question, so let's dive in. If you're helping a business grow, it's best to participate in the value you're helping to create by becoming an equity holder. It's one of the best ways to create wealth. But negotiating your equity position can be tricky if you lack experience. And that's precisely the challenge an ASM subscriber brought to my attention. For the purpose of this video and to keep him completely anonymous, I'll refer to him as Emilio. Emilio was in his late 20s, lacked a private equity background, and for several years had been helping a friend who had access to capital build a single location car wash business. So he was looking to negotiate a sweat equity position. Collectively, both decided it was time to properly structure their investment in the company. As Emilio described it, he found himself sitting across the table from his partner's legal counsel, struggling to identify the best path forward. So I proposed 4 steps to help him arrive at an answer. First, elevate the conversation. If you want to know what kind of investment partner you have, elevate the conversation above the financial models and term sheets. Ask your future partner how they believe the economics should work under several hypothetical scenarios. And to determine these scenarios, ask these questions about your partner's investment objectives. Do they plan to sell the company, and if so, over what time horizon? Do they intend to make distributions? Or if it's a long-term hold, are they open to a formula that would allow you to sell your shares back to the company at some point? With this information in hand, you can develop scenarios. For example, if the partner's making a $10 million investment and the company sold 5 years later for $15 million, how much would you receive? What about exits at $20 million and $30 million? If an exit isn't contemplated, ask for a mechanism that allows you to realize liquidity. One method would be a valuation formula that allows you to sell your shares back to the company. Or if the controlling investor intends to make distributions, ask how you would participate in those distributions as cash flow increases. They'll probably want to run the numbers and get back to you, but this will give you an idea of who you're working with. You need to explore the intention of your partners and whether they're aligned with your success as well as their own. You always want to work with people who want to see you succeed when they succeed. Next, build a model. Once you've had these conversations, ask the controlling investor to summarize their offer in a term sheet and use this as a basis to build your own model and forecast your equity value. The numbers may really surprise you. We have plenty of templates and examples available on a simple model to help you work through this exercise. There's also video examples that will walk you through the mechanics with simple illustrations. In Emilio's case, he explained that the controlling investor proposed an 8% preferred return on invested capital, and that they were shocked to see how difficult that made it to create equity value over and above the preferred return. While that may be appropriate in most private equity transactions, I wasn't surprised in this instance. That's a high hurdle to overcome for a single location car wash that's already operating profitably, which goes to show you that just because the terms proposed are market elsewhere doesn't mean they should apply in every instance. And that's the beauty of having a model you can share. It's really a communication tool. With your model built, you can go back to the negotiating table and ask if you've properly captured what's been communicated. And then you just iterate on this process until both sides are in agreement, which makes the negotiation just a lot friendlier. After that, you want to confirm your findings. If you like the structure, spend the time to confirm it. You don't have to hire counsel right away if you're on a budget, but if you don't have experience, or even if you do, pay a professional to review the work you've done as well as any documents you've been presented with. Just consider it an investment in safeguarding your future, because this could be a 3 to 10 year time horizon. You're really just protecting your career. Finally, diligence your partner. Unless you know your partner extremely well, ask for a list of contacts that they've done deals with previously and contact them. Learn about their history working with others. In any process, one thing is certain: something unpredictable will happen. And hopefully it's positive and the outcome is tremendous. But in the event of a negative outcome, a good partner will come back to the table and update your economics, especially if you're adding value to the business. So in summary, elevate the conversation to understand who your partner really is and understand if their success is aligned with yours. Then build the model to make sure nothing was lost in translation and that you've captured the economics correctly. Once both sides are in agreement, take it to a professional and have them confirm it. You'd be shocked at the number of errors that can arise even when both parties are in agreement. And finally, diligence your partner. Make sure you understand how they work when things go sideways. This is a long-term investment in your future. So put the work in up front, make sure you find the right partner, and hopefully it will make you very wealthy. And remember, we have plenty of resources available at asimplemodel.com to help you with this process. Just search the website for distribution waterfall or equity compensation. You'll find video tutorials and templates to work with. All right, team. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching.